morning students. Today I am going to discuss about Fayol's administrative theory. Before that, we have to know about the principles of management. What is a principle of management? It is just like a universal, a general concept for decision making and execution. It is simply based on the experience and the changes in the business industry. Therefore, these principles may not be as firm as those of science. For example, while making a decision regarding the promotion of the employee, one manager may decide considering his age or either a rank, whereas some other managers may promote the employee based on the contact and performance. Now we shall enter into the Fayol's theory. Who is this Henry Fayol? He is a French industrialist. Okay, uh, French mining company in 1860 he worked as an engineer in French mining company. Okay, he introduced 16 principles, 16 principles in the 16 principles of management. We shall see what are those principles. See, these were the principles introduced by the Henry Fayol. First principle is this division of work. Next one is the authority and responsibility. Next is the unity of command, and fourth one is the unity of direction, discipline, subordination of individual interest to general interest, remuneration, centralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability of tension of personal initiative, esprit de corps. Okay, these were the 14th principle that was given by the Henry Fayol. First one is the division of work. What is the division of work? He recommended that all kinds of work must be divided and allocated as per the competence, qualification and experience of the individual. For example, a bank has several operations like collection and payment of cash, issue of checks. All those activities are divided and allocated to a different person in a bank. This method of doing work is also to improve their efficiency and make them expert in their field. Next one is the authority and responsibility. What will be authority? It is a proper balance between the authority and responsibility according to this principle. Okay, authority and responsibility should go hand in hand. Okay, without responsibility, it will give you a irresponsible behavior. For example, if a foreman is given a responsibility to produce a 50 units per day, then he must be given required authority to achieve this target. If he is not given authority to draw the raw materials for those stores, then he cannot be blamed. This is the authority and responsibility. What is the next one? Unity of command. What is this? This defines the obedience to the rules and regulation of the organization. For example, an employee must be disciplined to work effectively, also efficiently. Okay. Next, that is called the division. Okay, unity of command. Employee gets order from two superior at the same time, then the principle of unity command is violated. Next, unity of direction. That what do you mean by that? One head and one person for proof of activity having the same objectives. According to this, the work should be carried out under the direction of one hand. Okay. For example, if an organization has 4 departments for different activities, each department must be directed by one superior, and employees who give their whole efforts to achieve the plan of the organization. There should not be an unnecessary duplication of efforts and waste of resources. Subordination of individual interest to general interest. What do you mean by that? Should be interest of the organization should be placed above the interest of the employees. Okay, a manager must have a sacrifice his interest. For example, if there is a company that wants the maximum output from the employees by providing less salary, there are employees on the other hand who want to get maximum salary while working in the least. In both the situation, the interest of company will supersede the interest of any individuals, as the interest of the workers and stakeholders are more important than the interest of a one person. Next is the remuneration of employees. The remuneration provided to the employees must be satisfactory for both employees and the management. For example, if an organization earns higher profits, then it should share some of its parts with the employees in the form of you can give as a bonus. The next one is the centralization. What is centralization? A proper balance must be there between the centralization and decentralization. Okay. It generally refers to the concentration of authority at the top level. Next one is the scalar chain. What do you mean scalar chain? Scalar chain is the chain of authority and communication. For example, the communication must be flow from superior to the lowest subordinate. For example, the message should orderly move from E to D, then C to B, then B to C to B, then B to A. Next, order. What do you mean this order? It emphasizes two types of order. One is the material order and other one is the social order. What do you mean material order? It must be planned for everything, and whereas social order means appointed to place for every employee. For example, there should be a specific place for foreman in a factory so that the work can be done easily. Then next one is the equity. What do you mean equity? Equity, there should not be any discrimination among the employees based on that religion, caste, language or nationality and so and so. Okay, for example, workers doing similar job in the same organization should be paid same wages irrespective of their sex, caste, religion and languages. Then next is the stability of a personnel. There should be a proper effort to achieve the stability and continuity of the employee. For example, new employee must be given ample time to adapt to a new culture and environment of the workplace. Next one is the initiative. What do you mean this initiative? Workers should be encouraged, and should be given proper opportunity to take an initiative in making and executing the plan. For example, an organization must have an employee suggestion system to that they have feelings of belongingness. They can suggest something. A spirit of decops. What do you mean by this? This principle should take a reasonable step to develop the sense of belongingness and feeling of a team spirit. Okay, there should not be place. The place of I should be replaced by we. Okay, for example, authority and responsibility mean empowering managers, but now it means empowerment of employees because of flat organization structures and the gaining. That's all with these 14 principles of Fayol. Thank you for listening.